Hi everyone, I'm Gareth Tucker. I'm Associate Director of Data Science and Automation here at the Institute of Railway Research, and this is the Smart Rolling Stock Maintenance Research Lab. So this is our mini depot of the future. What we're trying to do here is work out how we can use robotics to maintain trains in future. We have just an example of a part of a train here called a bogie. In future we're hoping to scale this up to maintain a full train. Underneath here is an inspection pit, and this is the typical arrangement you'd have in a modern rolling stock depot. This allows people to get underneath the train, inspect underneath, and also change components which are mounted underneath the train. Then we have the two robots here. These are Kuka industrial robots, both with a 50 kilogram payload, and we have different end effectors and different sensors on the end of both robots, which we can swap around as we required. So on this robot here, we have our camera. This is a 21 megapixel camera from Keyence, and surrounding it is a lighting rig, which is the big square object. That allows us to put different colors of lights, which we can find different surface defects. We also have on this robot the 2-finger gripper, and we can change this gripper to a 3-finger gripper as required using the tool changer, which is at the back of the room. Over mounted on the other robot at the moment, we have a laser line scanner, and we can move this laser scanner around in 3D space to make a 3D surface, and we can use that for finding defects in the train components and also measuring the amount of wear we have on different things like brake pads, for example. This room was funded by the European Regional Development Fund as part of a larger £1.8 million project. And the sort of research we're doing is working out how we can maintain trains better. From inspection, moving on to actually changing components on the train. We're also looking at how we can improve bogie overhaul, and over on the right hand side here I've got a brake disc mounted on a wheel, and we're trying to replace that brake disc and wheel automatically using the robots, which will be done in a bogie overhaul factory. Other sorts of things we're looking at doing are testing the dynamic performance of train pantographs, inspecting for any missing bolts on any components on the train, including a bogie, and you can see a lot of examples of bolts which are connecting different components on here, for example on the brake disc, or you can see a lot of other bolts around the bogie. Moving forward, as part of this project, we've also engaged with a lot of rolling stock maintainers and rolling stock manufacturers, other partner universities, and we're now working in collaboration with them to develop our next step to then roll this out into future and hopefully be in real train depots in the next 5 years.